Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Everton 1, Newcastle United 1. A disappointing result at Goodison Park this evening, in which was a slow, one-paced, frustrating game with a lot of players looking either off the pace because they haven't played or a little bit jaded. Jordan Pickford, obviously, big night for him after what happened on Sunday, and play well, pretty much spot on. Made a couple of big saves, made one late on in the second half, and one which Atsu should have done a lot better, but straight at him. But certainly one towards the end. So I'd say 8 for Jordan after making a couple of really good saves. Seamus Coleman, I didn't think he had a good game. Just never got going at all. Not too many good deliveries, and never tried to take on the player. I don't know. Just didn't have a good game at all. So he's getting a 4. Lucas Digne, probably his worst game in an Everton shirt. He did get kicked up and down the pitch all night, and I don't know whether that affected his game. But he looked a little bit tired. Obviously, maybe he's not used to playing too many Sunday, Wednesday games at that kind of intensity in the leagues he's played in before. Maybe he has. Maybe he just had an off game. His crossing was really poor. His set pieces was really poor. So he gets a 3. He was rubbish. Kurt Zouma, he was all right. 6, probably. Mina, 6 as well. Both of them have their off moments. Mina, the one where Pickford had to make a save late on, switched off completely and let the shot just come in. But apart from that, they were all right, I suppose. Into midfield, Garner, 4. His passing was horrendous. His shooting was horrendous. Listen, when he's good, he's good. And when he's bad, when he needs to be more than just a midfielder, when I say I'm more than a midfielder, he's brilliant when he gets around the pitch. But in games like this, when he has to be a bit more, he's got to be a bit more. And tonight, he wasn't. And, when you need that little bit extra class, I don't know. Should the manager maybe look to take him off rather than Gylfi Sigurdsson off? So we've still got that, bit of attack and flair on the pitch, or is he the insurance policy so everyone else can go forward? Probably, but he was rubbish tonight. Gomez, I thought Gomez had a good game without really having a cutting edge. He did really try to give us that cutting edge. Lots of different passes on the night. And he's making us tick now, moving the ball left to right. Maybe he has to do with a little bit more pace, but he will get the ball at his feet. One thing Garner will take 4 touches when 1 will do, and that's the difference, I think. So I'll give Gomez an 8 for tonight. I thought he played well, but other players let him down. Gylfi Sigurdsson, I'd give a 5. He had a really, really good chance in the first half and didn't take it. Probably should have took it first time, but tried to compose himself. And by the time he'd done that, the Newcastle player had got in the way of it. That was a really big guilty chance just before we equalised. His set pieces weren't great either, and he didn't really affect the play too much. Adam Luchman, who obviously got a start tonight, again, didn't affect the game. Didn't do enough for me. Didn't cause them too many problems. His movements just seem to baffle all our players. 1 minute he's moving, 1 minute he's standing still, and it's like the players just don't understand where he's going to be or what he's going to do. I think the difference when he comes on as a sub is he gets right into the action, goes up against jaded players, picks the ball up and starts running at them. When he's from the start, I just look at him and think, do our players have a clue what you're going to do or where you're going to be? So I would give him a I'd give him a 6 for trying. I don't know. He wasn't very good. Richarlison on the other side, he got the goal, but again, he was out of sorts. I think, you know, he was probably the best of the attackers. I'll give him a 6 and I'll give him a 7 because he got the goal. Give him a 7 because he got the goal. He probably doesn't deserve a 7, but again, it's almost like just look tired and run out of ideas. And one thing that really annoys me with this team is just that players don't shoot, and he's a culprit of that. He just doesn't shoot enough. Get the ball out your feet and have a shot. You know, we have loads of the ball, but yet we don't get, you know, we don't test the keeper enough, and he's a big culprit of that. But he did score. He did get us back into the game, but so I'll mark him up for that. Cenk Tosun, just not enough. There's a reason why he doesn't play, and I think you've seen it tonight. And really, we should have gone into half-time 2-1 up, and he's missed an absolute sitter for me again. You know, the ball comes across, and I know the keeper makes a good save, but it almost feels like he's lazy, just throwing his leg at it. I think he should have done better. I think he had a couple of decent chances and didn't take them, and I'll give him a 5. Just don't think he did enough. The subs, all 5. Just, again, didn't do enough, any of them. Just a really disappointing night, wasn't it? But, hey-ho, we need to learn how to score goals. We need to learn how to make more chances. We need to learn how to break down teams. Set pieces, oh my God. We have millions of set pieces, and I know we scored off a corner, but it literally bounced off 2 of their players before it got to Richarlison. But if we had set piece routines that worked, we would score one every game, and that would be the difference in games like this. And the difference like on Sunday for me. And we can't. And it's something we really need to work at, because we have about 4 different corner takers and none of them. And they took one, and the lad absolutely smashed it into the box. And you're just thinking, if that takes a touch off someone, it's going to go in. And that we don't put any of our set pieces into the box with any kind of pace, which makes them easier to defend and harder for us to score from, because it means that the attacker's got to generate all the pace on them. But listen, we drew. We're still in 6th place. Monday night now against Watford is a really big game. We've got to win it going into the City game, going into the Tottenham game, and a couple of tricky away games over Christmas as well. So we've put a little bit of pressure on ourselves, and we're going to see if we're going to have to react. But listen, this team for me is still way ahead of where they probably should be. But it's just been a really frustrating week, and that's the annoying thing. Sunday we played well and got nothing. Tonight we played poorly and got probably what we deserved, which was a point. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Have I been giving someone too much? Have I given someone too little? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.